The vanishing. The party was supposed to be for Maddie, her sweet 16. The pink lights were strung across the backyard. The playlist was prepped with throwback hits and everyone from school was showing up. But Maddie never did. Neither did her three best friends, Jess, Kira, and Elle. They'd texted from the road, all excited selfies of glittery makeup in the car, on their way from Elle's house just across town. Jess's last message to the group chat was a blurry photo of the dashboard clock, 7:42 p.m. After that, nothing, just silence. At first, everyone assumed they were running late. A few jokes were made about them ditching the party for something cooler. But as the hours dragged on and calls went to voicemail, a creeping unease settled over the crowd. Parents were called, police were notified. The party disbanded in a cold haze of confusion and dread. It was Maddie's cousin Violet who suggested using Find My Friends. They all had each other's locations, always had. Maddie's dot pinged off an empty stretch of rural road between Elle's neighborhood and the main highway. Not somewhere they'd ever stop. A small group from the party, Violet, Maddie's brother Caleb, and a few others, decided to drive out. Just to check, just to be sure. What they found was chilling. The girl's car was there, pulled awkwardly onto the gravel shoulder. Hazard lights blinking slow and tired in the dark. The doors were unlocked. Inside, the girls' phones lay scattered, some still glowing. Kira's purse was half spilled on the seat. Maddie's shoes were on the floor, but there was no sign of the girls themselves. No footprints in the dirt, no drag marks, no broken branches, no signs of a struggle, no blood. It was like they had simply ceased to exist. The group fanned out, calling their names, sweeping the woods with flashlight beams that danced over nothing but fog and trees. The silence was suffocating. Then Violet's phone buzzed. A new notification, location found, Maddie. But this time, the dot wasn't in the woods. It was back at Violet's house. Heart racing, she opened the app. Maddie, Jess, Kira, Till. All four dots were clustered there in Violet's bedroom. The group raced back to her house, panic rising like a scream caught in the throat. They tore up the stairs, burst into the room. Empty, except for Violet's mirror. It wasn't right. The glass shimmered, cloudy, like breathing on cold glass. And in the reflection, they saw them. The four girls stood behind them in the mirror, wide-eyed and unmoving, mouths slightly parted as though mid-scream. But when they turned around, the room was still empty. No one was there, only in the mirror. And then the lights flickered and the door slammed shut.